The brooch is important because it has the Nizam's thing,
Yeah,
because it is history.
of course.
But what is important in life if gold is not? What is important in life?
What do you think?
He's asking you.
A lot of things. Peace of mind is one. Equilibrium. To have enough food. That is very important. Say, good living standard is important. But that doesn't mean that you have to have a luxury. You don't need luxury to be happy. And nowadays, after I have become 100, I kind of feel myself that I have somehow a little observing things from a little above. I'm not together with others.
You used to say, though, that love was very important.
Huh?
You used to speak very much about love and peace.
Yeah, peace.
Not only peace of mind, but peace between Muslims and Hindus and between
Peace of
other
mind
people.
is there when you have love. You are sure, you are secure in love. When you have it. Where I would be if you do not love me and look after me. I would die of much, much earlier. Anyhow, enough of philosophy or what? I often think of Ronnie, who has taken philosophy as his subject in college. That what will he do when he passes out philosophy? there is no job except teaching. He can, of course, take a job of office, any office bearer. But a philosopher has no practical ability. I wrote him a letter to tell me what he is thinking. I mean, he and his friends, what do they discuss nowadays. As in our time we used to discuss what shall we do when the freedom came, when we got back our own freedom. That was our discussion of our time. And what we shall do to develop the country afterwards. We had, in our class, in the highest class then, our school has matric as the highest standard, that is the 10th class. And we had 5, in the 10th class we have 5 of them who stayed in the same boarding hostel. And we are called the 5 Pandavas. You know the story of Mahabharata? No, that you should read. We should buy him an English version of Mahabharata. So there are 5 sons. They were also 2 kingly brothers. One died early, and the one was blind, but he was the king. And the blind one has 100 sons. And the brother who died had 5 sons. And so they were called Pandavas. The 5 Pandavas, Pancha Pandava. We were called Pancha Pandava. And there's a long history of their fight, and all the incidents. This eldest of the 100 brothers made these 5 brothers go through all the trouble and banish them from the country and things like that. And then there was a great fight after giving them a lot of time. They wanted only 5 villages. That also will not be given. At last there is a big fight, which is famously called Mahabharata Juddha, the war of Mahabharata. And that is actually the history of the whole India, because all the kings took sides, and then India was just small kingdom. And the different kings took sides, both sides. And Krishna, who was then, I think from the Gujarat area, that area, he was their charioteer, the Pandavas. So it was a story is like this, that Krishna was sleeping. He put a very golden carved chair by his head and an ordinary seat by his feet. And both the eldest son of the 100 brothers, he came to him asking help for the war, and Arjuna, the 3rd Pandava, who was Krishna's friend and devotee, he also came to ask for his help. Now, The first, his name is Duryodhana. Duryodhana came and saw that golden stool, and he came and sat there. And Arjuna came and sat by the feet. And when Krishna woke up, he was pretending all the time. He knew what is happening. And opened his eye and said, Arjuna, what do you want? And Arjuna said, be charioteer of my chariot in this war. So he said, okay. And then he got up and saw Duryodhana sitting at the golden seat and said, what do you want, Duryodhana? He said, I want your help. So he said, well, I give you my trained soldiers.